The news is finally out. Logitech, Oculus partnering up. Logitech is dropping the new Logitech Chorus Quest 2 off-ear speaker audio solution. And when I saw this thing at first, I was pumped. And now that I've been digging in and learning more about it, I'm feeling pretty disappointed and a little sad. Let me tell you why. So if you're coming to this video cold, you have no idea what we're talking about. Basically today, the news was announced. Pre-orders have opened up for this new Logitech Chorus Quest 2 speaker system. Hooks onto the side arms of the headset. It puts off-ear speakers that basically look like they're index style speakers for you to use. And it interestingly plugs in through the USB-C and not the 3.5 aux, which I think actually lends more credibility to the theory we've had here that the USB-C puts out more power and can make better audio than with a headphone jack. If you've been with me for a while, you know I've been waiting for the perfect audio solution. I haven't found quite the right one. And so when I heard something was happening with Logitech, I was like, oh, please, please, please let this be what we're looking for. And when you first see the picture, it looks like it could totally be that. Before even the issues that I'm finding, one of them is going to be for a lot of people price. $100 for this thing is going to be too much for an accessory for a Quest 2 that they may have paid as little as $300 for a month ago. The second factor, they designed this in such a way that it is meant to work with the Quest 2 stock strap or either of the Oculus Elite straps, but this is not a universal design that can be put on pretty much any Halo strap. On the screen here, you can see the way the side arms are going to slide over the Quest 2 arms. If you have something like I do, like a Bobo VR M2 Plus strap here that you absolutely love, those side arms aren't available to put those over there. They're being taken up by the arms that hold your head strap on. I don't believe there's any way you can modify that thing to fit with the head strap like this. I'm hopeful that maybe it'll work with like a Bobo VR M1 because this has a pretty close to the stock slide sidearm. You're still gonna have access to your USB-C port on the bottom, so maybe it can fit there, but that would mean changing out my favorite head strap just for a better audio solution. Another factor here that bugs me, there have been other partnerships and accessories before, like the Anker charge dock. And if you were like me and you got one of those early on, you really liked that, that's not designed that's gonna work with this. This takes over your USB-C port, and that magnet that would have normally been on your USB-C port for the Anker dock can't be moved or changed around to accommodate this new audio solution. Three factors right there for me that make this a bit of a hard sell, but there is some really great factors about it. They're saying this is going to use custom BMR drivers on it, so you get good highs, good lows. They're talking about having really great audio. They're saying the acoustics have been perfectly tuned for these to be off ears and yet still give you really immersive audio. Obviously, we don't have this yet, but it has been confirmed we have a set coming. So we will be doing a full review and showing them off to you completely on whatever strap I can fit them on. It has the USB-C audio, so I do believe that it's probably able to pull off better audio than most of the headphones or speakers we've seen so far. And another plus, they thought about making sure that it has USB-C pass-through so that you can plug another charger into it without having to try to remove this thing. You can use a battery strap, plugging it straight in there as long as it's one that it can fit on. We haven't seen confirmation that it works with a link cable yet, but it's got to. There's no way I want to believe that they're dropping this thing and you'd have to take them off to use them. There's too many PC users. I believe with 99% certainty that they thought about that and made sure that worked. If it didn't, that would be a huge miss and cause a real issue. They're also promising this is gonna be lightweight at 182 grams, so you're not adding a ton of weight. One risk, of course, is that weight is being added mostly to the sides and the front. The headphones hanging down a little bit will maybe add a little bit of a helpful back pressure of the weight, but still, you're adding more weight to a headset that's already front heavy, mostly attached to the front. And there's a kind of cool feature where when you flip them up, it mutes. I wish that, if it was in a game, obviously it'd be better if it paused the game, because if you're in the middle of the game and you flip them up to talk to somebody and then you start getting shot or something in the game, you're not going to notice that if it's muted. But because it is built in through USB-C, normal integration, you're still going to be able to use your Quest 2 mic built in. You're still going to be able to use the volume that's built on. These do seem like the way they're built for it, it's going to be more integrated. You're not going to have like a separate volume knob on it like you do with the Rebuff VR ears. And of course, they advertise, since these are off your ears, if you have something going on in the room around you, you can hear people. If you're demoing VR to someone and they have these on, you'll still be able to talk to them. It doesn't close them off completely from the world. But those are a few glaring factors that make me feel like I don't know if these solutions are going to be for everyone. And especially for me, it's like I've got my head strap that I love, and this stings that it's not something that can be made to fit any head strap. So at that point, I pass the question off to you. What do you think? This news just came out today. We won't be seeing the review units probably for another week, I would guess, and people won't be seeing their pre-orders till the end of the month before we get more opinions on these. But the minute I get mine in, I'm going to be getting you a video telling you what I think about it, all the testing I've been able to do. We'll try and even see what other head straps it fits on. So those of you who have an aftermarket head strap or are looking to get one, you'll know what your options are. But I want to say thank you so much for coming out and being here with me today, and I will see you in another reality.